Willkommen in München. For a second straight summer, the best of Europe have come here to fight for a trophy. It's the first UEFA Nations League semi-final in front of 70,000 fans between the hosts, Germany and Portugal.
Well, for Germany, they're rolling out a 3-4-2-1. Voldemada getting the start up front, his first ever match. They're rolling out a 3-4-2-1. Voldemada getting the start up front, his first ever match for Germany. The 100-cap man, the captain, Joshua Kimmich, got a nice little introduction and ceremony before the match, and boy would he love to get the big win in this one. Zane and Verts will be floating underneath Voldemada up front. And for Portugal, a couple of different changes for them. Two players starting that recently won the UEFA Champions League with PSG. Bernardo Silva, fresh off of his 100th cap for Portugal. He starts in the middle of the field. As ever, Cristiano Ronaldo up front. 220th appearance for him, sitting on 136 goals. And boy, would he love to add to that tally here tonight in Germany.
We are 1 year and 1 week away from the beginning of the World Cup back home in North America. And so what a wonderful opportunity for the very best of Europe to lay down a marker, to make it clear to everyone else in the world they should be considered a favorite to win that World Cup next year. As we are underway in front of a phenomenal atmosphere and a bit more of a mix of fans than we would have thought here in Munich.
Here now.
It's clipping that one in. Kimmich in the back post, knocks it down in front. Goretzka right through the legs of a defender, but right to the goalkeeper, Diego Costa.
Because with the possession, they're able to really rotate.
Silva. Pedro Neto now against the German captain, Joshua Kimmich. Neto to the byline, fires that cross in. It's sent in behind. Manlovic just...
Bruno Fernandes looking to return it to Nuno Mendes. Good anticipation by Joshua Kimmich, who's been caught. Free kick to Germany. And Kimmich could have a problem.
That's really diligent defending from Kimmich. You know, as a wing-back, he wants to get up the pitch. When Portugal have it, he's got to track the forward runs. I mentioned Nuno Mendes loves to break forward from left-back, and Kimmich...
Pavlovic has to work hard to keep up with him. Neto, Cristiano Ronaldo! And it's saved by Ter Stegen. The first shot in anger of this Nations League semi-final.
He should be doing better. He gets the ball out of his feet. It's just not a clean contact. I think he scuffs it down into the ground, takes on...
Portugal looking to rapidly turn defence into attack again. Pedro Neto remains the outlet. Kimmich was uncertain, but he did enough.
Yeah, he was fouled. Again, look at his positioning. You know, he sprints back into a good defensive position, goal side of his man, and he is nudged off the ball. I think Ronaldo's saying there wasn't a foul in there. There certainly was, but again...
Acceleration here now from Pedro Neto. He started this run inside his own half. Not a million miles away for Pedro Neto.
Yeah, I can understand why he takes the shot on.
To dominate this game. There's plenty space for Goretzka. Now Mittelstadt. It's better for Germany. Mittelstadt. Anton. Never really caught hold of the delivery. This is Bruno Fernandes. And he's been caught by Leroy Sané. Free kick to Portugal.
Yeah, it's a poor ball in from Anton. It's really hit and hope. Just feels he has to deliver the ball into the box. But, you know, just take a touch, have a look, try and pick somebody out. Just a clip of the heels there on Bruno.
Unable to find Ronaldo. Kimmich. Pavlovic. Beards. Space here for Pavlovic. Oh, he's got it back. Down he goes inside the penalty area. Following up, Walter Rade is denied. Well, there'll be a few protests here as to whether there should have been a penalty kick awarded. Video assistant referee tonight, Alan Broszak, will be watching the replays in the background.
Germany did well because it's so congested. There's so many Portuguese defenders in there. They pick their way through. Great layoff from Walter Rade. Again, they'll have a good look.
Jared Evans, that's lovely. Cristiano Ronaldo. Has he still got the pace? He's got options here. Ronaldo in that sort of situation usually only has an eye for goal. Now, he's insistent that should be a corner kick, and the officials are saying goal kick.
It did seem to come off a German defender. It's pretty obvious. We're right in line with the strike, and I understand why Ronaldo's unhappy. But again, the opportunity for him. João Neves stepping into midfield, getting on the ball, delivering the forward pass.
Nuno Mendes looks for Pedro Neto. That's been the supply line that has given them most choice so far. Pedro Neto, really good defending. Rock solid Robin Koch.
Well, in that position, you've got to get the defensive basics right. Stay on your feet, watch the ball, and Robin Koch did outstandingly well.
Kimmich back to Dari. Cleverly works between the pair of them. Pavlovic, he tried to pick his spot. Plenty to aim at here. Ruben Diaz. Well, I'll tell you what, if Kimmich meant to do that, wow. How brave. Or was he lucky? Still haven't gotten it away. Sane. Looking for the angle. Pulling it back. Another good save to deny Goretzka. That's two world-class stops now from Diogo Costa.
It's such a difficult save because he doesn't see it so late. He's actually moving to his left. His body weight seems to be to his left, and then has to readjust and get down quickly. It's an outstanding save. This is a really good spell for Germany. The goalkeeper, Portuguese goalkeeper, is keeping them in it.
Sane. Got Mittelstadt to his left. He's got Weerts to his right. He tried to play it to Woltemade. And he probably regrets doing so now. Pavlovic. Weerts. Germany tried to shift through the gears, but snapping ankles again as the coaching challenges come in. Bruno Fernandes has come off on the worst of that tackle.
Yeah, he was the one closing down Florian Weerts, and I don't know whether Weerts did anything wrong or whether it was just an impact injury as he dived in and won the ball back. It was a clean tackle, but I'm not sure that Weerts did anything wrong unless he accidentally maybe trod on him. There's the challenge. I think, yeah, he just brushes the top of his boot. So it can be a painful one, but again, Weerts is concentrating.
Mittelstadt. Woltemade. This time he's been fouled.
Yeah, he does well there. He protects the ball ever so well, and once you've got a defender at your back, if they don't win the ball and make contact with you, still shaking his head, he's not moving freely at all.
Mittelstadt is the German player who's gone down. Ruben Neves is appealing his innocence.
Once again, was there foul in there? He just heads the ball into his face. Yeah, absolutely. He doesn't foul him, does he? No, it's a painful one, but it's...
Kimmich again. Now Sane. Weerts. Just quickening of the pace from Germany, but Weerts hits it straight at the keeper.
De laatste fluitsignalen van deel 1 van Slavko-Vincic. Duitsland-Portugal. Een interessant duel, dat zeker. Af en toe vermakelijk. Genoeg kansen, maar nog geen doelpunten. Hij kreeg ook een kans, Cristiano Ronaldo. Wordt er overgemaakt naar Milan minimaal. Kan nog oplopen tot 70 miljoen. Maar Tijani Reinders, de speler van Manchester City. Prachtige stap.
Well, the Portuguese goalkeeper Diogo Costa made 4 saves in that first year. Has been able to steal away possession. Now, can he pick out a teammate? Ronaldo! Within a whisker. 40 years of age. He stretched every muscle and sinew to get to that.
And he just couldn't quite get that solid contact, but Nuno Mendes.
Sane against Nuno Mendes. Good defending. And a goal kick for Portugal. Italy and Milan. Julian Nagelsmann hoping that Home advantage could count here. That's very clever from Kimmich. Vince! The opening goal for Germany! Is an instinctive flick of the head from Florian Wirtz. It's a break in the deadlock of this tight Nations League semi-final.
Yeah, it's a wonderful clip forward ball from Kimmich, but Portugal, they're complaining to the referee, and I'll tell you why, because as the ball is clipped forward, the centre-half is actually blocked off by Walter. Just watch this, as the ball is dinked, number 11, he just actually steps into, I think, Ruben Dias, and that's what the Portuguese defence is not happy about. They feel he was kind of impeded there, wasn't allowed to get to the ball, but I don't think Walter actually does a lot there. He's not kind of shoving Ruben Dias out of the way, but he is making it difficult for him. It's a brilliant finish from Wirtz, but that...
Trincao to João Neves. How are Portugal going to react to this setback? Bruno Fernandes tries to take it away, but there had been a foul on Voltemade, and that is a yellow card, the first of this semi-final.
We saw it in the first half with Walter. He has that ability with his size, just to get in between the ball.
The Nelson Semedo, regular right back, getting ready to come on. This is Bruno Fernandes taking on Robin Koch, and a shot that bent and wasn't very far away at all. Well, Bruno Fernandes felt that might have been a corner too, but the decision is called kick.
Yeah, he's given a little bit too much time and space to get the strike in. Once again, they feel there's a possibility of a touch there off a German defender. This will give us a better view. This is just a toe of Robin Koch that takes that ball wide. Bruno Fernandes clearly thinks so. Referee, other ideas.
Here it comes from Bruno Fernandes, and it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He rose well, but he just couldn't keep it down.
It's a difficult header. He is a brilliant header of the ball, but because the ball is kind of floated in, he has to kind of generate all the power and then try and get the accuracy as well. If the ball is whipped in with pace, you can just redirect it. But that leap is phenomenal. But again, the difficulty is there's not a lot of pace on the ball. It's harder to head goalwards.
Portugal by Ruben Dias. Mendes tackled by Limozane, but Ronaldo keeps it alive. Pedro Neto too close to the keeper.
Yeah, you really need to flash those balls in higher tempo. That's to be expected when you go a goal down. You've got to take the game to your opponents, and they're doing that.
Conceição, fleet-footed. Oh, it's brilliant! It's absolutely sparkling! Francisco Conceição rolls back the years, memories of his father scoring against Germany, and now the younger generation does the same. His dad scored last time Portugal beat Germany. Tonight, Francisco Conceição has put them back on level terms against the Germans here.
It's a stunning strike, but give Roberto Martinez a lot of credit. Made the substitutions to affect the game, got Conceição on, and this is such a difficult skill when you're travelling at speed to just adjust your body slightly. You see, just steps to his right. Oh.
Gnabry, too close to the keeper, but not an easy one to receive for Diogo Costa. This is Anton, straight at Ruben Dias. So, Germany on thin ice at the moment. Vitinha. Gnabry tries to clear.
Expect Portugal to be the home side, that they're dominating the game.
Nice touch from Bruno Fernandes again. Nuno Mendes for Cristiano Ronaldo. They keep writing him off. They keep saying he's too old. Cristiano Ronaldo keeps scoring the goals. That is number 137 of a stellar international career.
Well, the genius of this goal is its simplicity. It's just pass and move football. You know, Nuno Mendes, little layoff. Bruno Fernandes returns the ball to the onrushing Nuno Mendes. There is a question mark here about Cristiano Ronaldo. Is he ahead slightly of Nuno Mendes? And that's, of course, what will be checked now. But brilliant football to open Germany up. Will the goal stand?
Big moments in this UEFA Nations League semi-final now. Bruno Fernandes slipped away from Tahun, who brought him down. And that's going to be a yellow card for Jonathan Tahun.
Yeah, this is not where Tahun really wants to be. You know, Bruno Fernandes in between the German backline and midfield, so the centre-half feels obliged to step out and deal with him. Bruno Fernandes is just too smart.
Conceição. Bruno Fernandes back to Conceição. And Kimmich just ahead of Cristiano Ronaldo. Portugal were almost in again.
Again, it's the simplicity, just pass and move football, high tempo, well-weighted passes, but round on the cover. Kimmich using all his experience.
Vitinha clears, and it's Conceição versus Tahun, and Conceição was always going to win that sprint. Now, has he got the finishing touch again? A whisker away.
It's a wonderful opportunity to kill the game off, but he goes for pure power. He doesn't need to. You can see he absolutely smashes that ball. If he just caresses it with his instep, just kind of whips it. He just needs to pass that with pace to the...
Germany's last prize, the Confederations Cup in 2017. Here is Cristiano Ronaldo. Can he get a late flourish? Helped out by Jota! Conceição! That is a miraculous double save by Marc-Andre ter Stegen to keep Germany in this. Conceição, the nutmeg on Adeyemi, Ronaldo sliding. Kimmich got there first and was fouled. But Marc-Andre ter Stegen, not one, but two world-class saves back-to-back.
Yeah, I think the...
Adeyemi. Angle was tight, but he hits the post. That is Germany's best chance since the Wirtz goal.
Yeah, Wirtz was, I think, clattered on the halfway line. The referee did the right thing to let Germany go forward. There was a foul in there. But Ruben Dias just gives Adeyemi a little bit too much room there to get...
And that will prove to be the final...
van de Nations League in 2025. Het verslaat Duitsland in Duitsland met 2-1. Na een 1-0 achterstand, al vroeg in de eerste helft opgelopen, was Portugal gewoonweg te sterk. Via Conceição werd het gelijk. En